Welcome to the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh. This morning we are going to talk about a very important quote that a growth mindset always sustains a career. I repeat, a growth mindset always sustains a career. Friends, this is the world that is known as digital world. Now in this world, talent matters, but the world of work, careers are no longer linear. Roles evolve, industry shift skills that matters for 5 years ago may not be enough today. This is where a growth mindset becomes one of the most valuable tools we can bring to our career. Friends, why I say that a growth mindset is important? See, the corporate sector or the highly or renowned, or rather you can say that the first class employment generating industries, they need the youth who have growth mindset besides having skill and academic qualification. What is a growth mindset? You can ask. A growth mindset is the belief that skills, capability, and confidence can be developed over time. People with growth mindset, they prosper in their career. They go ahead. They, shape the work according to the demand of the time. So they always stay curious. So if a young candidate is aspiring to avail himself of the opportunities coming ahead, he has to be, or she has to be curious. So she has to stay curious. She or he has to seek out learning opportunities. See, everyone says, oh, now it is too late, I can't learn. No, there is nothing like too late. You can start even today. You can enhance your communication skill. It will help your business. Even if you are a middle-aged man and if you are running a business, if you have a good communication skill, good English, spoken English, good, local languages, you can make your business double and triple. You see, these people who are having growth mindset, they seek learning opportunities, and they view the challenges as a part of progress. See, many of the youth studying in engineering and medical colleges, they just think that no, only getting a degree is enough. No, if you are not skilled, a super specialist doctor, if he or she is not skilled in her super specialization, there are thousands of doctors having long degrees, having American degrees, or having MS, MBBS, MS, and even DM degree. But the patient do not go there. The reason is quite clear. Why the patient do not go to those doctors who are having long series of degrees, but they are not having growth mindset. They are not improving. They are not exploring new diagnostic approach to treatment of diseases. They are away from the research in medical field, so they will no more be loved by the patient, or the patient will not trust them. So the persons having growth mindset, they view the challenges as part of progress. Number one. Number two, they learn from the feedback and setbacks. In contrast, a fixed mindset assumes that ability is static, that you are either good at something or you are not. It is a wrong concept. Ability is never static, it is rather dynamic. Ability is always dynamic, it is a kinetic approach. So, the fixed mindset now in this world of globalization is not in demand, but a growth mindset always believes that yes, we are always good in our skill. The concept comes from the work. of Dr. Carol Dweck, a world renowned psychologist who studied how people respond to challenges and failure. Her research showed that long term success, you know, and more by how people approach learning, effort, and growth. See, there are two types of students studying in colleges and in schools. One is that they simply have knowledge, cognitive approach, and then they don't explore beyond that knowledge. They just think that it is just to start and just to acquire, accumulate knowledge. But a growth mindset is always innovative, exploring ideas. A person who is working somewhere in a corporate sector is not satisfied with only doing 6 to 8 hours job. No, he or she is constantly trying to change the system, change the expectations of the company, new ways working. So a growth mindset individual always navigate through challenges with confidence rather than fear. And that is the reason why the world now is in demand of those people who really create resilience in their life, greater resilience and adaptability. With a growth mindset, we can see that the people, they always see this growth mindset. People always see that a setback is a temporary thing. Instead of internalizing this, they just ask, what can I learn from this? It is easier to recover, recapitulate. A stronger learning and development comes through growth mindset. So we should always think and encourage the youth to grow for growth mindset rather than having a static and you know static mindset, or just having a fixed mindset. Fixed mindset doesn't go longer in research and development. A growth mindset always having a stronger chances of development, and they are always encouraged to go for exploring new possibilities in their career. That is the reason why I say that a growth mindset always sustains a better career rather than a fixed mindset. And that is what Eddie Singh believes. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh. Please like and subscribe.